Hey, how's it going? This is Billy Polson from DIAKADI Fitness Performance Life in San Francisco, and I'm with Ryan Allen today from Ryan Allen Training.
Thanks, Ryan. Thanks.
So we wanted to talk to you guys and maybe inspire you a little bit. Ryan's been doing some really interesting things in his own life as well as in the lifestyles of his clients. And I just wanted to get him to explain them on camera for you guys to hopefully inspire you guys to make the same change in your life. What have you guys been doing?
Well, I noticed in my own life that there was the positive effects of being positive and making sure that there's positivity flowing in my life. And so I started breaking apart the things that weren't helping me be positive, and one of them was the news, definitely, and getting so much opinions and information that seemed to overwhelm me and make me feel like there was nothing really, that the world was a hopeless place almost. And so I decided to take a 30-day media fast and see what I could do during that time, what things I would fill my time with, as well as how I would feel not having all of that information bombarding me. And so far so good. It's only been a couple of weeks, but it's been really helpful. And so I noticed in other areas of my life, okay, where can I have effect of positivity? And being a trainer, that's like a huge effect on people's lives, and they have a huge effect on my life. So I thought that this would be a perfect place to try and make some change as far as that's concerned as well.
Cool.
So I proposed to each one of my clients that we make the hour that we're together purely positive place to be, and that we both hold each other accountable for keeping a positive perspective, which isn't to say that we don't discuss things that are challenging, but that our skew or our angle of it is always positive.
That's awesome.
So they hold me accountable if for some reason I veer off in that direction, and I can hold them accountable. And some clients, many clients, have caught themselves when they're slipping into maybe a negative perspective on something that I don't even catch. So it's been really helpful for them to have that state of mind.
Cool. The good thing on that, then they're going to take that outside of the hour. And that's what made me think of wanting to share it with you guys. It's just infectious. That once you start to even take note of the fact that you are saying things that aren't necessarily leading you down a positive path, right?
Exactly. Once you start taking note of your emotions and your feelings, then the more you take note, the more you pay attention, the more you have control over those things. It's when we let ourselves get into a spiral that isn't being controlled or noticed that I think a lot of people get stuck.
Definitely. Okay, so questions on the media fast.
Yeah.
What are the things that you have been focusing on eliminating or minimizing in your life with that?
For myself, it was Facebook for a lot of it. So I'm allowing myself some time. I'm giving myself like 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the evening.
Cool.
So I'm just like keeping up with some current friends that I want to keep up with, but not necessarily being bombarded by clips of news and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Television, any form of news, so magazines, newspapers,
Cool.
online news sources.
None. Totally eliminated.
None of it.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
And then what are the things that you have tried to swap in and put into place of those?
Reading, writing. For me, writing is something that I know that I have some talent for, but I've never really given the time to, because I always felt like I was too busy to do something like that, when really, once I cut out television, I was like, well, what do I do with myself? I have a lot of free time.
Right.
So just writing, whether it's a story about my life or whatever. My dog gets a lot more walks.
Right.
I'm outside more, I'm more active.
And friends, attention to friends, and
Yeah.
like sharing with them. And that, it's funny, I recommend to a lot of clients, just for a pre-bedtime ritual, to have no electronics and no TV for an hour before bed. And it's usually shocking. They're like, well, what do I do?
Yeah.
And so I think it's really important, kind of a challenge for us to look at. What can we do that's not related to technology or the computer or TV? There's so so many, millions of options, but we just get so trapped in those mindsets. So we wanted to pass it on to you guys. Look and see if the media in your life is kind of taking over your life. If you find yourself that you just don't have enough time in the day, like how many hours are you wasting time on either Facebook or TV or doing things that really aren't fulfilling you or heading in a positive direction?
Exactly.
And the same thing with the positive. Like if you have a friend or someone you work with or a family member, someone you live with, that you want to kind of make the same agreement that Ryan has with his clients, just to make you accountable for keeping your life heading in a positive direction in your thoughts. And also to kind of catch you whenever you go a little off path, head off in a direction that's not going to really improve your life, right? So these are just a couple ideas on things you can try on your own. Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks.
Good luck, guys.